Hey guys. Right, so a bit of a last minute stream since I thought I was going to be a bit tired from Honkai Star Rail live stream, but turns out I'm actually more excited than I'm tired. So we're going to be doing a bit of Zenless Zone 0 today. I want to clear as much as I can. But before that, just give me a sec. Let me just push out some content. Let's promote the video a bit on our community tab so that we can at least like talk a little bit with some people. So I think I am going to play on Hollow Zero today. I want to clear as deep as I can before the beta ends. Not too sure when it's going to end, but hopefully we can clear it sooner or later. Let me just see. I think I am live. Let me just. I'm trying to get the link for the official live stream so that I can put it on the socials. Last minute Zenless Zone 0 stream. I want to clear heart of beta. Okay, so sorry, I was a bit distracted because I wanted to at least push it out, but I gonna actually just focus mostly on the Unga Bunga today. I want to see how much we can clear for this session. Of course, the beta is likely coming to an end. They gave us our like free stuff already. Over here, they actually gave off these equalizing test bundles, which they said they would. This is gonna be like all the way till the like tons of resource. So right now, as of time of recording, we have everyone unlocked. Like any single unit that I wanted to play, we already have it, and I already did like more guides that I put on the channel. But yeah, I'm gonna play with the team that I think is the most meta right now. Probably the best team for everything, and that is probably gonna be a Lycan team and Alan and Grace. I want to see how far I can push, so just to challenge ourselves. So let me just use as much as I can. I just need more of this. Strike Seal. I need 6 of that. And this is Data 2. Strike Seal and Data 2. I'm trying to push. Strike Seal. Data 2. So one of this. Strike Seal. Strike Seal. Okay.
Standing by.
I just realized there's no audio coming through. Maybe it's because I didn't switch it to this one here. Yeah, is the audio? Yeah, it seems that the audio is coming through now. Let's level.
I'm at your disposal.
We'll try to do a short stream. I just want to go in and clear some bosses in the Hollow Zero. Seems like the beta is ending and I'm starting work next week, so I'm gonna be quite busy. Just want to push as far as I can while I still can. Hey Felt, welcome to the stream. Just go do some hard content today to a bit hyped up after the Honkai Star Rail stream.
I shall follow your orders.
So I didn't mind doing a bit extra. How's your
I
Friday?
only handle technical matters.
I need more of this. I need shock as well as freeze.
I only handle technical matters.
I am thinking of doing more streaming for the last 2 days. For like maybe on Saturday and Sunday. My mic is too low. I think it should be better now. Yeah, ZZZ and Honkai Star Rail has a bit of a difference. So it's quite tricky to manage the sound between both of them. Okay, I think we're good. Let me buy this. Might try Twitch over Saturday and Sunday, but I'm still thinking about it. Because I do want to learn something new before I start work. This is like the best time to learn. They were very nice to give us all these stuff for free. All these Denny's, so we can afford to buy like anything I want. Very nice.
Ready for combat.
Agents.
I only handle technical matters.
Let's take some of her skills up. I need more of this. Crumbling pass. She needs crumbling pass.
I only handle technical matters.
Time for some gel care.
Crumbling pass. I think it's this one here. Yeah, crumbling pass. Let's get one of this. Maybe get another one just in case. So get 2 of that.
Standing by. I only handle technical matters.
Skill. Dodge. I guess I do use a dodge card, so I'm gonna level that.
I only handle technical matters.
Touch my tail, and no.
Touch my tail. Oh no. And I will level this up here. We have rally record heated battle. I need more heated battle.
Time for some gel care.
Heated battles. Is the volume any better? Let me just hear my phone. Can't really hear the volume. I should have like earpiece with me so that I could easily see. Where's my EODGamer CCC? Searching for myself feels so weird. Okay, so let me just click this. Can I hear myself? I think it's fine. The volume seems to be quite good for me. Maybe it's like pretty good. I think it's fine. Because I don't want to be like talking too much. I want you guys to also like hear some background music. Okay, so
Ready for combat.
Hey guys, welcome to the stream. Hi How99 and Chucky, welcome to the stream. Yeah, I definitely need my own earpiece because now you guys can hear all the feedback. And anyways, How, thanks for the clickable links for the codes. I actually credited you in the recent video. Not too sure if you saw that I included the clickable links too. I really appreciate that. Because I was live streaming, so like capture all the things one shot.
Time for some gel care.
But yeah, I definitely need a new earpiece felt. But nowadays earpieces are so expensive. What do you guys find? Like a wireless earpiece, a decent one, starts for at least like 150 bucks. That's like crazy expensive. And then if you want like those like Sony
I
ones,
shall follow your
it costs
orders.
like up to 300. Apple AirPods, I think also like 190 at least.
I'm at your
Singapore
disposal.
is crazy expensive. Okay, so I just want to level up some gear. We are going to like the really difficult domains. We cleared the kind of like the hard domains already, but I think I want to try and push myself a little bit, see whether I can go even further this time. As hard as we can. We have some pen ratio here. Who do I want? I think I want to buff Ellen. Ellen is going to be like my main carry.
Time for some gel care.
This, yeah, I guess true. Maybe if it's in like combat, voice signs already will be overtaking my audio. Yeah, maybe I'll bring it down in the combat. Yeah, you're right. I should be thinking about that. Yeah, but yeah, as you guys can tell, I'm a very, very noob streamer. Who knows, you'll be a famous streamer later on? Nah, I don't think so. Streaming is definitely not my forte. It's very, very tough. Really shout out to all the people who can like spend hours and hours on stream. I have no idea how some Twitch streamers can do it. It's like really tough job. Hi Paperback Result, welcome to the stream as well. ZZZ actually is quite loud, right, the audio. For some reason, it's like I have my bar here on the streaming device. Like it's way lower than what Honkai Star Rail was on. And this is really crazy.
Touch my tail? No.
Like the bar, like Honkai Star Rail, my bar for the game was like double. But this one is like way less. I'm not too sure why. Maybe it's because I have this one here. What if I mute this one and then I increase like this bar here? Does this sound better? Like if I remove that audio out, I think it's because I had like a different channel here. Now the background might be too soft. I'm not too sure. Let me know if you guys want it louder. Because the combat, you guys are right. Maybe it's going to be way too loud. Okay, enough blabbering. Let's get into the combat. We only unga bunga. Twitch streamer is a profession. Yeah, Twitch streamer is definitely a profession. But I do want to like at least get used to the platform before I start my new assignment, so that I don't have to learn. You know, learning something new is always like so tough. Now it's a little small. It's so tough. This audio tuning is the hardest thing ever. But yeah. So we cleared this. This is basically like the Memory of Chaos, Genshin Impact Spiral Abyss, the hardest content in the game. If you want more details about how to play it, I have guides that's coming live sooner or later. I'm slowly uploading guides as I find spare time from Honkai Star Rail content to do this. But yeah, we're going to just select some buffs. Is it too aggressive if I take everything? And they're just going with every single debuff in the game? I don't want these two. I'm playing with my favorite team. I'll play with these three together with this Bangbu here, who is level 50. He's my best guy. And yeah, I'll take every single debuff that I can get and Prage extreme difficulty. You go hard or you go home. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. I don't expect to clear. I just want to know how hard it is, so at least we have exposure to the most difficult content possible. Even if I get owned and stuff, I don't mind. I just want to know how hard it is. Remember last time, regrets. Yes, felt we have new characters in the roster now. We have every single character in the game. After I bang my head against this wall, I can showcase the new characters. But let's bang our head on the wall. Hitting an enemy with X special attack regenerates 1 stack of rush. I am going with energy here. You can hear the background music is like quite severe. They're telling you that you are doomed. They start me off with a very nice fight straight away as well. So it's a really tough thing. 1 unit. Let's go. I'm super hyped for Honkai Star Rail, man. And ZZZ both, like. Thankfully, Panacony is coming out in when ZZZ beta is no longer around. So I have time to breathe. They are not taking any damage at all. This is ridiculous. Look at that. They are not taking any damage. Fighting these guys like fighting bosses. This is gonna be a huge trouble. These guys are like bosses already. There's no way I'm clearing this. This is crazy. Is the gacha like other games? I think it's very similar to most Hoyoverse games out there. they have like, I think someone did like a poll online, like they show all the graphics of all the Genshin Impact, Honkai Star Rail games. I think the 4-star rate for ZZZ is higher for characters, whereas in other games it's like less. My logic is because there's lesser characters, so probably you won't be playing with 4 stars anyway. Like in Honkai Star Rail, in Genshin Impact, you need 2 sites for Abyss. Here you just need 3 characters. So you likely will be playing with 5 stars anyway. Characters with better stats. That's the way I'm playing with this. Look at these guys, they're like bosses on their own. This is the hardest first stage I've fought ever so far in the closed betas. None of them are this tanky and do so much damage. Usually we will storm all the way until the final boss, and the final boss is still very difficult. Basic attack regenerates more energy. I'll take that. Wow. Oh man, perfect dodge generates shield. How is E2 Rina? I have not unlocked E2 Rina yet, Shaki. But I can get E3 Rina. Because they did give like free stuff. I'm just thinking whether I want to try anyone's E1. So this is a super hard content. I don't expect to clear. I just want to have knowledge of how hard it is, so that I can work on it for the next week. This is really the hardest one. There's nothing else that's harder than this. Is extreme difficulty. I don't even know whether they show it here. Do they show? Nah, they don't show anything. They don't show that it's the hardest. This is risk level extreme, which is harder than I should be playing. Emergency healing device. Perfect assist heals. This is the one that I got. This is quite good. I'm so salty they treated HSR like it's their prime game. I'm not salty about that one bit. I really love it that they care. I mean, we could kind of tell that Honkai Star Rail was one of the favorite, because they always like Honkai games a lot more, like Honkai Impact and stuff. And turn-based games have a lot more competition, because there's many established like turn-based games out there that is competing in the same space. So Genshin Impact is like kind of like on its own. No one really fights with Genshin Impact. Like who does? Maybe Breath of the Wild, the predecessor kind of thing, but yet not quite at the same time. You guys probably are like, nah, maybe not really competing also. Yep, I got, oh man, dodge cooldown. I got Rina again, but we have another copy from the free pools that they gave. So they gave like 3 standard characters for free. That's how we unlock every single character in the game now. So we have E3 Rina if I wanted to unlock, but not yet maybe. Oh, this is interesting. Recover 1% max HP if I defeat an enemy. Final boss, maybe they don't summon anything. 1% is like not that much. Defeated enemies drop this. Doesn't scale into the end game also. X special attack deals 30% more damage. I think I'll take this. This is like more general. More useful. Doctor ratio surprise. That is crazy. Didn't expect that to be free. Really didn't. Limited. He's also a limited character, which means his future banners might not even sell. Unless they make his Eidolons like super stack. To be really honest, I didn't find his kit like on the same level as some characters. But didn't feel like a standard character either. So and I think I talked about that in like my dreams. Hey Saber, welcome to the stream. Thanks for tuning in. Today we are just fighting the hardest content in the game. This is Hollow Zero Extreme. This is the free time, the first time free time. The first time they gave a limited character for free. It's a really good marketing strategy though. So much Panacony hype now. And I know like quite a few people were also really wanting to get Dr. Ratio. Knowing now they're going to get him for free, they must be like super happy. These guys are so chunky. These are normal mobs and they feel like bosses. I just described you just now. Yup. So you must be like, oh, you just save 180 worst case pools. Paperback Weasel is also semi-interested in him. I mean, he's a nice character, a good, interesting design with that chalk, throwing chalk. But crazy, free limited character. It's not as if he's going to be added into the standard pool. They could have easily like put him in the standard pool, make lower like his overall value. But fact is, imagine if you're a new player and you missed out on this event and he's like limited in future. That's so sad. But he will be around for 3 patches. So a lot of time to like get him. Even if you join like 3 patches late. Or you join only after like Panacony started in full swing. But they did lay out their whole cast of new characters too in Panacony. Like tons of cool characters. This guy is not taking any damage at all. Dr. Ratio is now as the highest base attack and bunch of crit values for free. Yep. I mean, I don't know about his kit. Those information is... I don't think I'm allowed to talk about any of that, but... I definitely think he's not a standard... He's not like a trash character that they're just giving to everyone. I see some people like commenting on the videos that are like naysayers. There are always these kind of people. They're like, oh, Hoyoverse is only giving because he's a mid character. I don't think so. I think he's actually pretty good. Definitely not like a standard character. But maybe not as good as Ruanmei, how good Ruanmei is. Yeah, it's not as if they gave like Dea for free or anything. I mean, I think some people will still be happy even if they got Dea for free. Like getting any character or for free is already good enough. First in Hoyoverse history, I think. So the question is, what are we getting for anniversary, guys? Are we going to get something really crazy? The problem is like now they set the expectations so high. When my HP drops to 25% for first time gains shield can only activate once per combat and last 10%. I mean, this is a good saver. Generates 1 stack of insight. I'll take the shield. Like some last minute. Can I compare damage between Zealer and Ratio? My Zealer is C6 or E6, so I don't think it will be very representative. If I need to compare them, I have to get both at E6, but I don't think there's going to be a large audience that wants to know both E6 characters, how much damage they do. No one cares about my Zealer anyway, because she's not relatable. That's one of my biggest regrets. I might do a regrets video. Oh my gosh, this is going to be so tough. One of the biggest regrets is pulling E6 character, because it's not very useful for content. Okay guys, this is going to get a bit tough, because look at their HP, it's not even going down. Hopefully we got a bit better now. We did improve a bit, I think, since the beta started. In terms of like our combat, like it feels I feel like I improved a bit. Oh my gosh, that's so sharp. This is really challenging, not gonna lie. This is a Hollow Zero Extreme, which is this is what people at the end game and max level will be fighting against. And I'm nowhere near max level, so that's why my characters are doing no damage. But there's no like time limit or anything, so I mean, if I get good enough, I probably can like destroy them. Just need to like CC them to this corner. And I just need to like perfectly dodge everything. I think it should be fine. One down. I don't also want to take like too much damage, because I just want to like save as much as I can for like the next floors and stuff. So that's floor 1's boss. Quite tough. They do have a lot more HP than normal. I think we're doing fine for now. Dodge counter always deals more damage. What am I taking? I think I have energy, shield, assist. Energy, shield, assist. So none of these matter to me. Maybe I'll take dodge. Dodge counter always deals more damage. I want the Wolfman when you start ZCC. Yeah, I do like Lycan quite a bit. Probably more so than others. I'll take the HP.
Can I rest too?
No, Ellen, you keep fighting. Is this Grace? Yeah. At least I get Grace now. I like Lycan because he has a lot of control. By control, I mean he pushes units into one corner. So like as I'm fighting, as you saw, those two guys, they started like getting crowded into the corner because he has a lot of like this knockback, which is not part of like the impact days kind of counter. Is how hard your hits hit the enemy, and he hits very fast. So he has that CC inbuilt. It's not like a venti kind of CC, but it's like as you smack them, like a claymore kind, like Beidou, when she smacks them, you move the character closer and closer because they are like weak. You guys probably know what I mean when they're light and able to be moved. What is this? Cost of all my gear coins and get an S rank. Gain 30 pressure and gain an S rank. I do want my coins. This is like the special effect of Lycan. So you normally will have to like take a larger buff. But 30 pressure is actually not a lot. Stagger, yes, definitely staggers. Right. English left me for a moment there. When pressure increases, your pressure either does not increase or, oh my gosh, that's bad. I don't want to stack too much debuffs. And this is useless. I do want the simulated universe ones where I can re-roll. So at least I can get better buffs. That buff is trash. I'm actually getting quite shitty buffs this round. The previous one where we cleared for the first time the easy mode, or not easy mode, like it's still the hardest difficulty, but without all the negative buffs. That buff was crazy. Yeah, sure, why not? Hit me with your TVs.
My brain's all like foggy.
There's nothing here.
I need to chill.
There's just this. Unga bunga. More buff is good, I guess. Of course. Let me help you. That's it? What else do I do? Oh, I'm supposed to blow up the mines. Okay. You go first. I'll guard your back. Yeah, you see this stagger, he like pushes the enemy so much. They're basically walking across the map. Whereas like you can see Ellen, not as good as pushing. Like, let me just swap into her. I mean, she still does push, but not as much. Still good though. Both of them are probably... This is my favorite team. Oh, I left him behind. Sorry, man. I need him to go back the other side. I see many people borrow accounts all the time to try. I mean, borrowing accounts is one thing, but I like my account because I have most of the resources that I will need to do testing. And it won't be comparable to my other videos if I compare across different videos. I mean, it could be done. Definitely is a good idea. But I didn't really enjoy like the effect that it brought about. All these kind of like comparing videos. I mean, sure, it's useful to know which character is better and all, but does it really? I mean, it creates more negative emotions than it positive, and that's why I don't really do it as much now. I have enough toxicity in like my work and stuff, so I prefer not to breed toxicity in the comments and community. I mean, at the end of the day, let's say Dr. Ratio is better than Zealer, or Zealer is better than Dr. Ratio. Like, then what? Like, I think it's the effect of what the video brings that is also one reason why I don't do non-useful comparing. I still compare like which harmony is better in what situation and stuff, because that's something that people actually can take away, and it's not really toxic because every character is good, just used in different situations rather than like pure damage counting. Because damage is just you win, I lose kind of comparison, which is not very fair. These guys are super tanky.
Oh, this little one is so cute. I'll just explode.
So this is the difficulty that you'll be playing at if you were in the very, very end game. So this is really like the hardest, and this is the small mobs. We only fought one like mini boss so far. So this is the true difficulty of Zenless Zone 0 at its finest. Of course, we are unleveled. It will take a much shorter time if, let's say, we are playing for a month or something, or 2 months, or however long it took for us to get max level in Honkai Star Rail. Comments be wilding. They do be wilding. Looking forward. Unfortunately, I don't think there's any like ZZZ exploration, you know.
Brains all like foggy.
Enter combat. I guess it's like a super strong enemy if I fail. How's my gambling addiction? Oh wow. Gambling addiction pays off. All agent gains a stack of rush. Nah, I'm good. 60% is way too much. How long does one run take? Usually one run would take, if you were equal level, probably 30 minutes. This end game, this is like the Spiral Abyss kind of run. One run, roughly 30 minutes. If you are over leveled, it can be very fast. Like 10 minutes, 15 minutes, you can clear the easiest stage, no problem. Even less, maybe. If you are like me, under leveled now, probably it's going to take very, very long. Ah man, this sucks. I'm getting debuffs left and right. So this is not representative of the true difficulty. This is a lot harder than it should be, because I think the max level is like, it can go up to 80, I think, or 70. I'm only at 50. And the level here scales equivalent, like more so than Honkai Star Rail. So if Honkai Star Rail a bit was a lot, this one is a lot more drastic. You really get a huge level handicap because of the lack of stats. A rare bamboo plugin. Lose 15% of my HP. Did you see this like choice? Oh, and I have a special Lycan buff. He gives a lot of these buffs. Anything to do with like strong arming stuff, he does really well. You straight away just obtain a rare bamboo plugin because of Lycan. Without downside. Oh my goodness. Restores 20% of all my... This is like, I can use it anytime or what? One use only. Restores 20% of all bunk or squad members max HP. Yeah, this is insane. This is really good. Especially if I'm in a pinch. Okay, I don't know whether I can use it in the battle, because that would be like quite cool. If I can use it during the battle itself, it could save the run. I want to get to here. Yep. You do need to learn the boss mechanics sometimes, so those might take longer. But if once you like learn all the boss mechanics, or you don't need to use the boss mechanics, it's way faster. Quite like this exploration buffs. Yeah, definitely the exploration buffs does help to make the game more fun, because decisions need to be made, especially like the guy's permanently up in the air, especially against harder floors. Every buff and debuff matters. Yeah, the TV puzzles are the hardest for me. Combat is still not too bad. It's just unga bunga. But TV puzzles, wow, they have to use my one brain cell. It looks like I'm fine now, but I really don't expect to clear this today. I just want to know how far I can go, because if the small mobs are already this hard, the boss is going to be insane. So it looks easy right now, but it's anything but. 1.6 official summary is done. Well done, Felt. I like how you have so much spirit to keep doing these summary videos. Or summary text that you're doing. We need more people like you to do good community work. I'll probably help you pin it on the Discord later if I finish this in one piece. One thing I really don't like is when my maps are so messy. Like, I don't like it when the monsters are like everywhere. I prefer a bit more like organized. Like when they're all together. And characters that can help me CC the enemies. Like this. Like push them in one corner. Herding sheep. Yeah, like that. Something like that. Like getting in one corner. Or they can just die. Like. Yikes. I don't like getting surrounded.
Stay calm now. Wanna help me test this? Commence demolition! Stand still. Let's hook it up. You ready? I'm here.
Yikes. I am taking quite a lot of damage from weak mobs. Which is not something very usual. There is no time constraint. Except the final achievement, you have to clear it in the time limit. But only if you want to like get the max achievement. The hard part actually comes from even clearing the thing at all. Because it's really not easy. Assist, shield, energy. Defense. Dodge. Do I want dodge? Every 4 seconds your next dash attack becomes a dodge counter. I only have one dodge. Was dodge the one that gave me vital view? I can't remember. Shield is defense by 20%. I have 2 shield, so I'll go with this. 4 gives me resonance for the path, so I do want to get there. After a perfect assist, nope, don't really need that. After a perfect, increase attack damage by 100%. Don't really need that much damage, right? Dodge counter, but this is S. Yeah, I'll take the S. I don't want to bunga everything. I'll probably just take like the important ones. More buffs are definitely good though. I hate range units. Enemies that are range.
Perfectly lined up. Oh, this little one is so cute. I'll
Yikes.
Don't mess up my man.
Stand still.
Perfect timing.
How about the bear guy from Bellawalk? Is he A or S? He's an A rank character, so he's a 4-star.
The three-pronged approach. Wanna help me test this?
Stay calm now.
Rounds are normally not usually this long. It's just that I'm super under level again. Any of you who are wondering. I just don't want to like misrepresent the difficulty and some of you like get scared off from the game. Because it seems like it's like way too hard. But it's not that it's always this chunky.
Catch. Don't drop it.
It's just under level.
Let's hook it up. Commence demolition.
Stand still.
Wanna help me test this? At your service. The three-pronged approach. Thank you for your patronage. Here, catch. Don't drop it.
A lot. This is definitely much more tougher than previously the other rounds. Triggers. Oh wow. Triggers once per combat, negates fatal damage. I mean, this could be the thing that saves my run. Energy. Basic attack generates 30 more energy. Yeah, I don't know. An extra life just does sound a bit tempting to just like give up. I'll take the extra life.
Understood.
Even if we don't manage to clear, I'm getting good information of like how hard this game will be. Because this is like the really, really final mode. If I was like 20 levels higher, I think this would be a lot more doable.
Switch out. For you, I'll eliminate any obstacles.
Let's hook it up.
I love it when you're grouped like that.
Perfectly lined up. Okay.
Say no more. Seizing advantage.
There's one guy here that's out of the way. Get in.
Thank you for your patronage. Here, catch. Don't drop it.
Don't look straight at me.
Hey Johnny, welcome to stream. We are just in Hollow Zero now, with these mobs that feel like bosses.
How annoying. Get
Denny's, more Denny's. Give me the money. Why are you just standing there?
perfect timing.
This guy's like broken. It's like something's wrong with this guy. Why are you not attacking?
Good riddance. Wanna help me test this?
I like these guys because they come and attack me.
You ready?
So I don't have to like crowd control them actively.
Let's hook it up.
A deep clean. I'll fight your throat out.
Perfect timing. At your service. Better not get shot.
Yeah, that's the part I also don't know how. Because it seems like they are releasing an upgraded Honkai Impact 3. Then they released this at the same time. It's like cannibalism.
Perfectly lined up.
Maybe it's a different team that's doing it.
Seizing advantage. For you, I'll eliminate any obstacles.
Because I did hear something that the team that made this game was a new team, separate from like their Honkai team. But then again, there's so many of these kind of games coming out at the same time, like Wuthering Waves.
A couple more.
It's like, was Arknight Enfield also like supposed to be something like this? Like all the big names that's coming out all around the same time. So better to compete among yourself than against others, I guess. At least you still keep it in the family kind of thing.
The three-pronged approach.
This.
Perfect timing. Okay. Wanna help me test this? Perfectly lined up. At your service.
When there is only one surviving. Nah, I don't need this. Not as if we're gonna die, right? Dodge. I only have one dodge. Dual. Dual. I don't have any dual at all. I'll take in dodge. Not really getting good shit. Shock energy. I'll take a shock.
You're the boss.
Yes, I am. Reduce pressure. Shield. Anti-interrupt level. Oh, this damage reduction. I like it. I like that a lot. How many shield? I have 3 shield as well. I want to pick this up. I will pick this up. And get the frustration. Upon entering combat, all agents gain shield equal to 25% of them. This is quite good though. Helps me sustain a little bit better. I don't need this. Risky. This is the. I just want to like take a look at what risky transactions do they give. What kind of strong debuffs do I get? Nothing that I really need. Even if I wanted to like stack up like a madman on debuffs. Okay, this is the boss for the second stage, second floor. So far I feel quite good. Might be longer, but not too bad I guess. Not too sure if you guys saw what I did there, but I have to be very mindful of the bottom right. You see that yellow thing over there? I need to know how many stacks I have, because if not I won't do this perfect assist in. So I started to switch once I noticed my charges are gone to a dodge instead of a perfect assist. So that's something that you have to do while playing the game. Like monitor your bottom right. There's that charge over there. Once it's gone, I can't do this like dodge perfect assist until I break him again. I have to do a quick dodge, which I'm not doing very well now. Until I do this chain attack, I get the stacks back. So like now I'm out of stacks, so I have to just do this dodge. I can't do a dodge assist anymore until his stagger reaches maximum. So I just dodge like that. But now my stacks are back.
Don't even try.
Boom.
Every effort counts. Perfect timing. Wanna help me test this? Okay.
Nice. Impaired.
Initial impulse.
Thank you for your patronage.
Say no more. Take this.
Stand still.
Seizing advantage.
Perfect timing. Max potential energy.
Apologies.
Wanna help me test this?
It is tough. I am trying to do it. It has a lot of HP. Oops. I think I'm not even. I haven't taken damage because of the buffs with that shield. That shield is so good. This is the hardest content or the hardest difficulty scaling. There's nothing harder than this.
Say no more.
I think we're doing fine. Hardest boss is going to be a lot harder though. So the fact that this is already so chunky. Slashed. I think it got impaired at the last moment because I could have sworn there was a bit of HP left. When pressure increases, demotivation. Yeah, I'll remove this. It ruins my combos. Energy, how many do I have? I have 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I'm taking this. Upon entering combat, restores a... I mean, but this is one use only though. That's tough. Dealing electric damage with an ultimate increases. I mean, that's also not very good. 3 stacks of insight though. This is a decision making. I guess I'll take energy. Although I don't really like it a lot. Yeah, energy is actually kind of shitty buffs. It's like upon entering combat, which is absolutely useless for boss stages that drag on for so long. So, D tier energy buff. Okay, so I want the coins. So I think I'll go the bottom loop shop, and then I'll go to the boss. So we have a clear approach. What's this? I want to know what's this. Just steal a supply box. Yeah, 5 HP. What is 5 HP? They offer up to 10, so I can keep stealing this. Oh wow, I steal something and recover HP. I literally can't lose. I really can't lose. Yeah. Each critical hit increases crit damage. Yeah, I guess that's okay. These rainbow things are always bad. Your Asian is, but will lose HP upon obtaining Resonia.
Too heavy. Next.
Chain attack restores energy. I do like this one. I need 8 for the next Resonia. Shield. None of them are like really good. Is ZZZ by far the most challenging game from Hoyoverse? That's a tough one. I think I don't play Honkai Impact 3, so I think the easiest out of all of them is Genshin Impact. It's the most friendly for casuals. Honkai Star Rail I think is more thinking, more strategizing. ZZZ I don't feel I'm strategizing as much. I feel it's more of like Unga Bunga. So in terms of difficulty for Unga Bunga, I would say it's like by far the hardest. But I don't think it's as hard as like other games like Dark Souls or something. It's a lot easier than those kind of games in terms of challenge, because you have at least iframes and stuff. So you could theoretically take no damage with level 1 characters and clear the endgame boss, which eventually someone is going to do those videos. What's the level cap for characters? I am not sure. There is a level 60, that's for sure. I suspect there's a 1 tier higher. So at least level 70. That's my guess. I know for sure 60, there's up to 60. Thereafter is a guess. I'm now level 50. Why am I guessing that is because in the VR trials there's two tiers of higher difficulty. One at Internaut level 50, one at Internaut level 60. Something like your Trailblaze level 60, Trailblaze level 70 kind of thing. And we are like Trailblaze level 40 kind of thing now. So that's why I think at least 70. Maybe even 80. Because Genshin is like 90, right? Then Honkai Star Rail is like 80. Will be quite poetic if it was oh, I hate this guy. It would be quite poetic if it was like 70, so it decreases by 10 every time. This guy dodges a lot. Pain in my ass. All 3 combat games they made are Unga Bunga. Like the 3 combat games as in Honkai Impact 3, this and Zenless and Genshin Impact. They are quite Unga Bunga. But there's Unga is not a bad thing. It's like fun also. Sometimes you just want to like beat stuff up like this guy here.
Understood. With this power,
Guessing they will go for a level 90 cap like Genshin. I don't know. I don't think it feels like we are almost at the end already. Like we are starting to use like very late game materials. And 40 is when like most of the internet level 40 is when most of the end game content starts to become attainable. So I think 50 is like more than halfway there. My guess is 70 or 80. But I'm not sure right now. And I don't think I can get to internet level 60, the end game one. Because I didn't refresh and I didn't start on day 1. I didn't refresh all the way.
don't look straight at me. I'll bite your throat out.
I'm here.
Slashed. After a while, I must say that it becomes a bit of muscle memory. Like you kind of remember what the bosses do and you will remember their mechanics. So that's something that I notice as I'm playing the game. Oh, it does tell me like here how many I own. Like in the bottom right here, you see here, 0. Already own 0 card. Already own 2 cards. I have been completely blind. Each non-crit hit. I don't really care about that. Crit hits reduce. Reduction of attacks, so good. Take less damage. Another hard fight. I don't really want to fight another one. I'm just going to easy fight because I'm a weakling. I just don't want to take too long. Although it could be like a better buff. Whatever.
Receiving advantage.
Want to help me test this?
I don't even know how you guys are going to be playing this on mobile though. It must be so tough to play this on mobile. Imagine rotating your screen around.
I'll bite your throat out.
Do people play like Honkai Impact 3 on mobile?
Here, catch. Don't drop it.
That must be quite tough, right? How do you rotate your screen around and do all these unga bunga at the same time?
With this power, stand still.
Perfect timing.
I'll bite your throat out.
Honkai Impact wallet race. Is it really a wallet race?
Help me test this?
I thought it was like ZZZ. ZZZ is definitely not a wallet race. It definitely feels very manageable for free to play. As long as you have characters. You don't really need like eidolons and whatnot. It helps make it faster, but as you can see, there's no DPS check. There's no like, there's no like time check rather.
For you,
Definitely going to be interesting playing ZZZ on mobile. Really, I would never play this game on mobile. It's so tough.
Don't drop it.
I mean, kudos to people that play this game on mobile, man. I can imagine the difficulty is much higher. I tried playing Genshin Impact on mobile.
I'm here.
That was a disaster. I needed Zhongli for everything.
stay calm. Clear out. I'll bite your throat out.
Honkai Impact 3 on phone. They auto lock the screen movement and whatnot.
Stand still.
Stand still.
Actually, ZZZ also has screen lock. I just turned it off. So maybe then it might be more better. Why I have it on off is because I want to be able to do this to my camera, like so I can see backwards while hitting the nearest target. if it was like on auto lock, I'll be forced into this like camera view, like focus in on this guy. I can't see what's going on behind me. But if I have it on manual, I can at least do this. So I can see like this laser coming in.
Wanna help me test this? Oh, this little one is so cute. I'll just explode.
Where did that bomb go? What are you doing, Chris?
The three-pronged approach. That is perfect timing. Wanna help me test this? Okay. Thank you for your
From what I know, friends who play Honkai make, the more you will, the better you play. Really? So there's like, I know that I heard of the ladder system in Honkai Impact 3. I didn't know it was so severe that it's like pay to win.
Stay calm now. For you, I'll eliminate any obstacles.
You guys are on mobile, you guys are Giga Chats.
Stand still.
Here we go. NeTruaSsIn.
The reason why I'm like not testing it on mobile is because they gave me Android for my beta access. And I use iPhone, so take the L. I'm taking that L. Meanwhile, play Genshin with Rosaria and keep swapping cameras while battling. Damn.
Wanna help me test this? Good riddance. The three-pronged approach.
Stand still.
Yeah, it's gonna be damn painful for the fingers. Chucky is a Chow main. I'm a Benedetta main, so quite a lot of fingers too. That is definitely gonna be fun, but I think it's not gonna be very easy. I want this duelist. Defeating an enemy generates 1 stack of insight. This one is also close. Dodge counter deals more damage. It is very tempting to go for the critical and get the 4 buff, so I get the resonance. But dodge has a better resonance at 4. So I will take the risk. I'll go for the dodge resonance. Honkai Impact, every roll is up to 280, up to 300 rolls for easy roll. Is it cheaper for a roll? Like if it was 80 Primo Gems or something for 1 roll, then it might make sense. If it was like 160, then okay, that is way more expensive. Like to guarantee a character, that's quite crazy then. 280 pulls. Like, how's the credit generation for that? I don't know. I don't play Honkai Impact. I didn't know they had a whaley game. But one thing's for sure is Honkai Impact 3 definitely was the thing that helped create Genshin Impact. If they didn't have such a big budget, I don't think they will be able to do an open world so well.
Wanna help me test this?
280 credits per or premium currency per roll.
I'll fight your throat out.
And the pity is 300. That is ridiculous.
Here, catch. Don't drop it.
I hope we don't see the same thing in this game though. But so far it seems quite nice. 160 with 80 pity and a guarantee at 160 total.
Perfect timing.
So 160 for 1 pull, 80 for 1 pity with a 50-50. So that's 160 for a guarantee. What is like 180? Because it's like 90 is on paper, but we know that Hoyoverse games has soft pity. So it's like roughly 80.
Every effort counts.
One thing I must say about ZZ, it has actually helped me train speaking on stream with a passive brain. Like sometimes I don't even know what I'm saying. Because my mind is like focused on the combat. But I'm just speaking like words that come naturally to whatever I think it's supposed to be said. I mean, it helps. I'm not good at it yet, like, but it's getting better. It definitely helps training. Honkai Star Rail is like a lot more time to like think.
This little one is so cute. I'll just explode.
This is so satisfying when you see two monsters stand right beside each other and both get beaten up. I hate this auto aim feature.
Perfect timing.
Like, what are they aiming?
Wanna help me test this?
With this power,
Chucky is a flexible slot, always the fighter on side lanes. That's the true chats, the EXP laners. I used to play Dota a lot before going to MLBB.
Stand still. You ready?
My last role was also off laner before I quit. And support. Off lane and support. PT is 100, but there's also one piece of gear every free. So, okay, so I guess they compensate for the PT, which is actually more or less the same, right? Because if you think about it, 50 PT, 280 for one pool. Unless the currency generation is a lot less. The math sounds like the same to me though. Or like close enough. Not like super expensive. I know some games like can go all the way to an infinite amount of money. Was it FGO or something like that? That's like unlimited monies. That's really crazy. Streaming is about practicing public speaking, but minor live audience. I think it's harder than public speaking. Okay, maybe it depends on what kind of public speaking. If you're just like doing class presentation, I think those are easier. Like class presentation is because you have a script and you memorized it and it's not impromptu. But yeah, maybe if you are MC or something like that, like you're a host, a live stream host, you probably are pretty good at streaming too, I guess. I don't know. I just do this for fun. I don't really care. It's not my career or anything.
Okay. Have a couple more.
How annoying.
Can play all roles except jungle. Versatile indeed.
Perfectly lined up.
I think people who like MOBA will probably like ZZZ though, cause it's like skill-based game. One thing about MOBA that is better is like you can't really pay to win, and ZZZ feels like the same thing. Like one of the things that frustrates me a bit is like people pay to win and then they say it's very easy. It's like, I mean, if it was so easy, then just don't pay to win. That's why if you guys realize, I never say like Honkai Star Rail content is like easy that anyone can clear it. Because I pay to win technically. So I have an easier time compared to like other people who have limited characters. So I never say like Memory of Chaos is easy and everyone can do it. Because it is not easy. If you have no limited characters, like you don't have meta, it's definitely hard. Perfect assist generates a shield. I'll take that. And I can get this one here, the combination. Perfect assist generates one stack of equity and increases pen ratio. Do you think MiHoYo might make a MOBA? I mean, they could if they want to fight against Tencent now. Or I mean, what's that? MLBB is trying to sell it, right? Trying to sell Moontoon. Who's the owner? Was it ByteDance? ByteDance is the owner of Moontoon, and I think they're trying to like cash out from Moontoon. So maybe they could contest. I think they did try to like put in some stuff. Perfect dodge can trigger a Vital View. Yeah, this is the one that's important.
You're the boss.
I don't know how profitable MOBAs are though, compared to gacha games. They could just like keep doing gacha games their whole life and be super rich still. Increases decibel gain. Oh wow, by 30%. This is tempting. And I already have 5. Let's do it. Risky transaction. Oh my gosh, this is like 6, so I just need 1 more for the full stacks. I get a corruption though. After launching an X special attack, agents deal 20% more damage. And this is like the last, there's like 1 more and I get the full buff. I feel like being a madman now and just taking this corruption. You know what, heck it, I will. YOLO, right? So I have 3 stacks of debuffs, under level and in the highest difficulty, and I got the critical damage boss attack. Wow. I'm a madman. I mean, critical hits only matter if I get hit, right? So if I don't get hit, technically the boss didn't get stronger at all. Okay, I just got hit, damn it. I think Grace will get nerfed in official launch. Thank you for your patronage. Hey Johnny, rest well. Thanks for joining in to the stream. We are on our last floor now. This is the moment of truth. I'll remove the crit damage one. I do not want a crit damage boss. And this is great. Like 7 bars for energy now. We're going for 8. Ultimate deals 80% more energy, more damage, and inflicts more days. I'll take that. Good night, Johnny. Rest well. Upon entering combat, decibel rating is set to maximum. Ultimates have a 35... Wow! Ultimates have a 35% chance of not costing decibels. Technically, I could perma spam it, right? If I was like super lucky. I could use out like 200 times in a row. What's the chance of that? Ending the boss with just a string of outs. Probably a lower chance of happening than winning the lottery, I guess. This is the final floor. That's the boss. Shorter than most. So this is like the final time to like get any good stuff that we're looking for. Hitting an enemy gains a shield. Perfect assist generates 5 energy for the agent. Energy or shield. 10 seconds, 10% max HP. Hitting an enemy with X special. This one sounds better. Reduce pressure. I'll reduce the pressure. I don't want a third debuff. After a perfect assist, attack is increased. Freeze lasts 2 seconds longer. This one seems good for the value. I'll take that. This is the final floor anyway. I'll take that too. Let's see what they have for sale. Successful perfect assist generates 15 decibels. This is so good. Like this is so tempting. But I'm on the boss floor, so that's tough. This is also so good. Oh, they're all so good. Vital View triggered dodging attack extends by 2. This game is like, they could have given me this way before, but they decided to just give me down now. 2 excellent buffs for the final boss. I mean, if I take a bad corruption, it's like GG. Let me take a toilet break and think about it while I'm peeing. Okay. So I'm very tempted to take the buffs. But if I get the wrong debuff, it's game over. And all that effort is like to waste. This one is just so strong. Let's do it. Is my Swarm Disaster all maxed out? Yep, my Swarm Disaster is maxed out. When my pressure is overloaded. Okay, that's a pretty decent debuff to take. The question is, do I want to go for one more? Because if I go for one more for this one here, that's another debuff. My Swarm Disaster is all maxed out. If I take the 4, I'll be 4 corruption into the final boss. Severely underleveled. But this one is so strong. 15% decibel. Like my worry is what if I get the crit? Enemy hits me with crit. Like all these debuffs right now are okay. Like I can deal with them because they are game debuffs. Whereas exploration based debuffs. I'll just do it. Traps become more deadly. I guess I just don't step on traps then. Going into the final boss with 4 stacks of corruption, under leveled at level 50 up against a max level boss. It is ridiculous. Let's go. Let's do it. Q's battle music. So we fought this yesterday. Hopefully I still remember a bit of its mechanics. This is the final boss. Will we see a phase 2 or is it like phase 1 again? We'll see. This is yesterday was like 1 phase. What I need to know is it 2 phases? Are you guys ready? Let me just... I need the y-axis, which is up and down. I want to see whether it removes that shit. I don't want to see too much of the flash. Because I think it's like, graphics is like pay to lose. I mean, it looks like trash, but I can see a lot better without all the bloom. Yeah, 35%ing. Let's go. 35%ing, man. Yep, this is the final boss. We're at 4 stacks of corruption, but I think we're fine. Clearing the bloom is really a lot helpful. Because at least I don't see like all the numbers on it. I mean, it looks like trash for you guys watching. Oh no, this is the shit. Oh my gosh, I hate this one. Stupid flies. This is the final boss and the final difficulty in this game. 35%. Let's go. Yeah, man. No props, Chucky. I just double, triple, 4 ultis in one go. 5 ultis. Oh my goodness. 6 ultis. This is like gacha heaven. 35% to the power of 6. Have a good rest. Thanks for joining in the stream. Hey Altoids, welcome to the stream. This is the final boss of the hardest difficulty in Zenless Zone 0. I'm severely under leveled and I have 4 stacks of corruption. It's like a sales pitch, you know, like This is not easy, so it's not representative of the exact difficulty. But yeah, it's gonna be fun to watch, hopefully, because I should have died a long time ago. But against all odds, we're still here.
Wanna help me test this?
35% chance of proccing again. Ah, I hate this. Oh shit, I'm on the wrong side. Get away, fly. Thank you for your patronage.
Wanna help me test this? Perfect timing.
Fight your throat out.
Stupid fly, get away. Let's go, let's go. Hype, hype, hype. Let's go. That chaining or combo. Once you get into the vibe, you really start like popping off. I had to iframe that. I didn't want to take too much damage. If this is under level, play constant. I mean, you guys can definitely. I will welcome you do a challenge. We haven't won yet though. It's never over until the last moment. But we are doing better than yesterday, that's for sure. Now that we have learned a bit of the mechanics. Yeah, this boss is tough. It's the final boss after all, so you never know what happens. And there might be a phase 2 also, so it's just like this is just phase 1 probably. Thank you for your patronage. Nice. That's the hardest one. So it looks like it's a one-phase boss. That is the hardest difficulty in Zenless Zone 0. And we are under-leveled. We are level 50 here. Clearing it in how many? 1.5 hours? Quite a tough run, that's for sure. But this is the pay-to-win part. Right here. Defeat the final boss in less than 3 minutes. This is not possible if you are under-leveled or you don't have a good gear. But I did get an S rank, so not too bad. I think because we didn't take too much damage, so that was pretty pop. I mean 4 debuff as well. So this one is definitely very challenging. So I'm just going to do a quick recording of our clear of the hardest difficulty in Zenless Zone 0, Hollow 0 Extreme. This is really crazy because we managed to clear it at level 50 every single character with a total time of like 1.5 hours of bunga in this Hollow 0 Extreme. The hard part here definitely comes from the last part. In order to get the full ticks, you need to clear the final boss in less than 3 minutes. But at level 50 or without like pay-to-win gear, it's very difficult, especially with many debuffs. So we are having like 4 levels of debuff. That's like super challenging. Because one more will be exhaustion. This is definitely not easy. The strategy that I tried to go for was going for 34 buffs. And primarily I was focusing on the assist, some energy as much as I can because they do help my rotations, and dodge. These 3 probably were the most critical buffs. And out of all of them, the one that I like most is... I took this as one of the final buffs that we took. Increasing decimals will just help me out more. This was at the cost of some corruption, so I took a gamble. It paid off. That was pretty nice. Other than that, I try to go for stuff that gives me heal, some sort of sustain in order to clear the final boss because more sustain is always good. As you can see, being topped off, having that shield is very insanely good. Perfect assist here also giving like some shield, same concept as previously. Dodge was the one that is like super good. I think this is probably like the highest, the S tier buffs that I try to get all the time. Is the resonance for dodge. You trigger vital view that extends your... basically slows down the enemy boss. Triggers every 10 seconds, but when you combine together with this one here, shuttlecock, when you launch chain attack, basically when you swap in, you extend by 2 seconds. There's also another buff that unfortunately I didn't get. That's the one that extends your vital view by 2 seconds every time you press X special. Unfortunately, we didn't get that this round, but if not, it would have been a lot easier to dodge also. But I really like dodge out of all of the classes. It gives a lot of energy, it gives more damage, and this one is like so-so, but yeah, this one is really key. Energy is okay. The 4th resonance, this one here, is kinda meh against boss fights because it gives you energy when you start the battle. Not really that good. But the one that is very impressive is the full 8 energy resonance that you get if you just keep collecting these energy ones, because you have a 35% chance of not costing decibels, and this is very good because when you press your ult, you have a chance of another iframe or more damage, and it can make or break your runs if you have the additional iframe available too. So I like this one a lot, but the buffs here that we took is kinda mid. You have a bit of agent dealing more damage, stacking up to 5 times. This is okay, I guess, to clear it faster. Entering combat again, I don't really like this one so much. I never like entering combat kind of buffs when I'm fighting up against big monsters, boss monsters, even like Swarm Disaster or whatnot. So my strategy tends to revolve around what can benefit my rotations, more iframes, more heal, more sustain, because we are obviously not clearing it in 3 minutes or less. This one's okay. This one I think is very good. Chain attacks restoring more energy to initiating agent. So you swap in chain attack, you get more energy back. I think it's very solid. Hitting an enemy with an ultimate restores all squad's energy by 5. This is also really strong because you can chain this out together with the ability to keep proccing your ultimate ability, and you can just keep getting a lot of energy back for your using more skills. So it's just like an infinite cycle. And perfect dodging generates extra energy. Again, it just loops back into the same thing. And decibel gain increase to really play around that. The others that I have was shield. I think it's also pretty solid. Shield gives 25% shield. This is the only one I think is the decent out of all of them. When you have shield when you first enter the combat, compared to when you get it, compared to the other ones which is like one use gone. This one at least provides you an extension of your life. So it increases your max HP. And if anyway you can't heal up as fast. So I think this is probably the best out of all of the entering combat ones. Worth it to consider. This is very good. When you have shield, you gain damage reduction, you gain anti-interrupt. It's of course a S tier one. And yeah, this is some buff that I took. Some shield when you do an X special. This is okay. Defense increases general. Perfect dodge gains a shield. This is very good. Crit, I didn't get too much. Not super important for this run, I think, because I'm not going for DPS. This one is very good. Freeze, but the final boss didn't get frozen, so it's only good in between the way on the way there. And this is just in case of emergency. I took this negate fatal damage. So yeah, that's basically the buffs I took for this match. And these are my characters. We can take a look at what they're using now, so we can kind of see like the stats I'm at to clear the final content in the game. But first, let me just click complete here. And let's head starts to feel fuzzy. Yeah, that's really me indeed. A bit fuzzy now. But let's see in here. Hollow 0. And that is, we can just like claim all the free rewards. Yeah, so it shows when the most recent one I cleared, everything is done. Extreme, this is the hardest content. There's nothing more than that. And let me show you my stats for the characters.
Ready for combat.
I'm using a team of Alan together with Lycan and Grace. Grace is quick swap in. Lycan and Alan are mainly for resonance purposes. For Alan, I am equipping her with a 4-piece crit rate with the effect here to gain just more crit, basically a DPS on fail. And unfortunately, I don't have another 2-piece. I'm just using the Deep Sea Visitor, which gives some attack percentage and some attack here, crit rate here to get. That's the stats that I have. 5556 with a level 4 in core skill. Eidolon 0.
Touch my tail.
I only handle technical matters.
Level 50 on Grace. 4566 level 4 in core skill. Eidolon 0. And equipment here is increased defense by 16% and the squad takes 12% less damage for the 4-piece, which is helping with like damage reduction for survivability, increasing electric by 10%, just helping her individual damage. And her gear is this one here. The vault is although I have a lot of 5 stars like S ranks, I chose the A rank, this one here, which reduces target defense. So at least she provides a bit of team-wide support, even though she's not on the field very much. Defense reduction here. So that was my build for her.
I shall follow your orders.
And last but not least, Lycan. I'm using a crit on him. He's also a DPS on my team. All of them are DPSs with ice damage here. So 4-piece Woodpecker Electro set and a 2-piece Polar Metal that I'm using for him. With my stuff is 4 for everything 4 of his skills. I could have invested him in a bit more, but it would have taken a few more days to buy them. I'm using the restraint here for the impact percentage, ice damage bonus, and just inflicting more days in general. That is my build for my characters. And yeah, that is for the recording. Let me just pause the recording now. Just always useful to have a bit of stats going. Now I can read a bit on the chat. Just wanted to get that recording out of the way. It might be useful. That was tough. That was really tough. It was very exciting because it was like super underleveled. Did I feel satisfied clearing that? Yeah, it's definitely very nice because it is the final difficulty, and I wouldn't say like my characters are super stacked. They are level 50, but pretty good I would say. I think it's similar to like the simulated universe. Once you understand like the concepts, how to clear it, then it becomes a lot easier once you get the right buffs and stuff. Now we can do pulls because I no longer need mats. Because we kind of done with the game in a sense. Let me just do a 10 pull here. Oh, Altoids, I didn't see that. Gotta go. Thanks for joining into the stream. That's a fun one. That was a fun one. Bah. B-B-B-B-B-B-A. Feels good to not need any more mats now. I can just like do pulls anytime I want. Hopefully we can get E6 Reina now. And we can definitely do a bit more testing for the other characters. Yeah, see the new character gameplay. Collator? Let's try Collator, and Soldier 11 maybe we'll do over the weekend or something. Soldier 11 is a bit trickier to get her timings right, so I need a bit of practice. It's sad that the boss is just one phase. Okay, let's get into the testing here.
Standing by. You want to test my hammer? Yeah, you know what. Ready for combat.
Let's use Billy, just a template.
Two guns, so double the accuracy.
Collator. I might be a bit slower than usual. It was quite exhausting, the final fight. So, a lot of fire. What's her E? So her E is this boomstick thing. Let me just up the difficulty a bit. Let's play at 50 and let's give a harder boss. Someone faster. Frenzied Maniac. Yeah, that sounds good. She has a lot of airtime. Let's see her sword assist. It's hard to aim her skills because she's like this boomstick. Yeah, in ZZZ there's this like test room where we can actually try out different units. We can even like make them stop moving if we want to like check out our combos and whatnot. Collator is pyro, yes. A lot of burn.
My bullets never lose sight of their target.
Yeah, her assist is so tricky to use because it's not on the target. Like, let me just show you guys again. Okay, like her where you're aiming and where she's hitting is like slightly different.
Stand still. Let me beat you into the foundation.
A lot of burn though.
Hey, you don't have a permit.
Try this. Leave it to me.
Yeah, I don't like this character as much. Not very good for quick swap. Because it requires the target to be in the right place when I'm doing my quick assist. If not, her attacks will just totally miss. I think she's quick swap. She feels quick swap. But she doesn't hit on the same place of your character. Like, what I mean is like, let's say my character is here. her attacks land in front or like behind here, which is very difficult to position because you need to get used to the distance between the enemy. And usually if you're like dodging the enemy, you are like this close in front for small mobs. Unless you're up against a boss, then I think it doesn't really matter. But it is quite a big of a deficit when you are up against these like squishy small mobs. Because it's a bit trickier to like just quick swap in. Whereas characters like Lycan, they hit right straight on. So in the point of collision, it will probably be here. They are able to like immediately counter there. But for her, a bit more space is needed. Have to test her more, of course. It's just my first impressions of how a character feels. Let's try... I mean, I did play these characters before in CBT 1. I mean, okay, I guess. Oh my god, the graphics are atrocious. I think I switched it off just now. This was so that I was able to see the attacks. This is Soldier 11. I'll test the assist dodge. Don't know why she's like not blocking properly. Yeah, like that. Okay. I mean that's alright, I guess. Soldier level is okay. Whew, all my characters have no life. Right, but yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I am very, very tired. It was an exciting day. We had a lot of Honkai Star Rail news. We cleared ZZZ's final content. So now I guess we can like take it chill. We probably might do I'm going to try to do like a stream on Twitch next. I think that will be exciting to learn a new system and how it'll get going. I might do it tomorrow or day after. Let me just sleep and think it through and I'll let you guys know again. Anyways, thank you guys so much for joining in this last minute stream. I just felt like I had to do something for ZZZ, and yeah, thank you guys so much for joining in and see you in the next video.